We have an update of the soldier who was stabbed or slashed in the face on Friday the 6th of June. I posted a video Saturday morning just to make everyone aware that something like that had happened. I didn't know the full story, and just everyone please remain vigilant. Look after yourself, look after your family, and watch your back. The world we live in just isn't safe anymore. An update on that that it wasn't exactly what we thought, but someone was attacked. He's going to make a full recovery, but basically it was an unknown attacker in the woods near Perm Down on sort of Soldier Plain area, and the guy was trying to snatch his dog. The guy they attacked was a British soldier, but it looks like it's unrelated to him serving. But please listen, we need to remain vigilant, and we need to be careful. Gone are the days where anyone is safe in the UK now, especially soldiers with the job that you do. Years ago, you could cut around in uniform, and now you can't. You know, it's not even safe really to leave your barracks and go to the shop in uniform. I know it's not far, but it just generally isn't. You know, you would have been able to pop into Salisbury Town or Amesbury in your uniform. Even that just is not safe nowadays. When Afghan kicked off, I believe that lads were coming back on R&R, you know, going through the train stations in a desert kit to get home because they just want to get home, see their family, friends, their missus, and that had to get stopped. We are just not safe in our own country. And not many people are. If you look at America, Germany, France, Denmark, Switzerland, Sweden, there's so many places now. One, it's easier to do different random attacks. There's a lot more sort of information online. It's a lot easier to now get yourself in and out of certain countries. You know, getting around the world is a lot easier to what it was years ago. And two, the world has just become a worse place. It has. It's not as friendly as it used to be. There's always been attacks. There's always been dangerous people. But years ago, the worst thing for a soldier in his own country was going on a piss and getting into a fight of a different battalion, different regiment. Now, that still happens, because we have a bit of inter-regiment, inter-service banter, but you have got a much, much larger threat. So this was a random attack. It was just a guy trying to steal his dog, but the message is still the same. Just watch your back, have situational awareness. Like I said in my previous video, if someone is, especially at night in the evening, quite close behind me walking and I'm going quite far and they're still behind me, I'll be constantly sort of looking over my shoulder in window reflections just to make sure they're not. And it's never happened. I haven't been attacked like that, but the army's taught me that, and I just think naturally I do it now. I think I'm always going to do it, but you need to, because no one is safe, especially soldiers. So just watch your back, be careful, look over your shoulder, look out for your mates, look out for your family and friends. Don't cut around in uniform anymore. When you leaving barracks, just make sure you're not being followed. Make sure, you know, if you see someone outside a camp, who close to your camp, looking around the fences strangely, looking around the perimeter strangely, taking car registrations, pictures. I remember when I heard a story of SF blokes from 22 SAS in Hereford doing sort of like reconnaissance, surveillance, OP training down in Hereford, and they were like tracking cars, and then this car kept popping up, and it turned out apparently to be someone doing surveillance on Hereford camp, possibly planning some sort of terrorist attack. I've heard of it at other barracks as well. You always see cars in and out, and you know, people, you know, you've got to be careful. You really have got to be careful. We don't live in the same UK that we used to live in. So please be vigilant. Please look after yourself. A lot of dangerous people in the world, but luckily we have a lot of people in the military who are, you know, willing to protect us and protect you. We've got some great content coming up, by the way. We are going to be looking into statistics of the British Army for the last 25 years. So that is a video coming up soon. We're going to be looking into UK Special Forces, diving into all the different units. We'll do a video sort of explaining the different units, and then we'll do a video for each unit there is to go a little bit more in depth on those units. We've got some more videos coming out about the Royal Marine Commandos, the Gurkhas, comparing different units as well, so you can have a look at them. We've got some great reaction videos coming up as well, along with Ukraine updates. And then we might, today or tomorrow, just talk about what's going on in Los Angeles as well. If anyone's ever seen that, the National Guard have been deployed. So that's pretty major. 2,000 National Guard troops deployed in LA in the US. So that's pretty massive to deploy that many troops. They've got mass riots over immigration, people being picked up for being undocumented in the city and in the country, and people are kicking off about it. Crazy. You're there illegally and then you start smashing things up and setting fire to everything. My head, that doesn't make sense. If someone can make sense of that to me in the comment section, I'd love to hear your side of it. But it doesn't make sense. You're there illegal, doing something wrong, so then you do something even more wrong to fight against them arresting you and sending you back for doing something wrong. Got no problem with people migrating as long as you do it the correct way, in my personal opinion. As long as you go through the correct routes, the correct chains, correct documentation, then why not? If you want to seek a better life, or you want to just move country, I've thought about it before, leaving the UK and going somewhere else, then why not? But yeah, that's what we've got planned. Don't forget to head over to combatreadyhq.co.uk. Use code Father's Day 15 for 15% off. Go and grab your dad some great tasting coffee for this Father's Day. He will thank you. Trust me. It's going to help him remain alert, focused, improve his concentration, and just give him that caffeine kick that is needed in the morning sometimes. What else? Head over to combatfuel.co.uk as well. Code CH15 for 15% off. The UK's #1 military supplement company, guaranteed. You will pass the CDT. They do their own in-house testing. It's all clean, great products for a great price, and you can get 15% off of that code. And then what else is going on in the world? The world is just up and down, isn't it? Ukraine on an offensive in Russia. Russia trying to do an offensive as well. I saw a video actually I'm going to react to with the Israel Defense Forces. Israel Defense Forces put out a video about humanitarian aid going into Gaza, apparently trying to debunk all the myths around that, saying, you know, we're not blocking any aid. Aid's getting in. We're pushing aid in. It's not us. So I'm going to watch that video and I'm going to give my review and comments on it. Is it just propaganda? Are they just trying to pull it out there? Or are they actually telling the truth and they are getting aid into Gaza while obviously doing all their raids as well? But they are trying to help the civilian population there. Be interesting to watch that to see what they've got to say. I'd love to know your thoughts on that as well. What else is going on? There's so much going on, isn't there? I did have some great videos of the Danish pirate hunters and my War Afghanistan documentary, but I had to take them down due to copyright issues, which was gutting, but it is what it is. So we do have to be careful with the reaction videos maybe. But I like the informative stuff anyway. Got a great fitness video coming in the next couple of weeks as well, so stay tuned for that. That'll be getting released neither this Sunday or the Sunday after, most probably. So stay tuned for that. And we've got some other great fitness challenges coming as well. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon.